As sad as it is, and as much as people truly don't want to believe it, racism is still very real in our world. As always, watch out for your comments at the end of our video. I'll be reading the comments and answering questions. So back to the story, you'd think as far as we've come as people that maybe, just maybe one day, we'd be able to live in a world where racism isn't a thing. But it seems that won't be happening anytime soon. Just ask Paige Shoemaker, a student at Kansas State University that posted an extremely offensive Snapchat. Captioned, "Feels good to finally be and I'll stop there. The last word in the sentence is the N-word, and I'm not gonna say that, but the picture she refers to is a selfie of her and a friend with what people like to call blackface. Blackface is when someone paints their face black with makeup, paint, really whatever, and is also known to be not an okay kind of thing. So let me give all of our viewers a real quick lesson. It's not okay to say the N-word at all, regardless of the situation. And yeah, I know almost every rapper uses it, and I'm not saying they're not allowed to. I'm just saying they shouldn't because it's extremely disrespectful, but that's just how I feel. And no one should make their face black to try to emulate a black person, because again, just why? It just looks offensive, but again, that's just me. Back to KSU, where a student who goes by the name of Dez tweeted out the original Snapchat, which has since gone viral. In a flurry of tweets sent out by the student, Dez more or less just talks about how he can't believe this would happen at his own school, and asks how he's supposed to feel welcomed. Welcome to Kansas State University, where breakfast in the morning is some K-State family with a side of racism. That was Dez's first tweet, which also showed the Snapchat and Paige's Facebook profile. He goes on saying, "But I'm supposed to walk into my classes feeling completely comfortable with people on our campus who think like this?" The saddest part is I guarantee there are going to be so many people trying to defend her. But racism doesn't exist at K-State. Under no circumstance should anyone feel uncomfortable to go to school and get an education because their fellow classmates are racist. Like seriously guys, we live in 2016. We've abolished slavery, so let's move on with being people and just figure it out already. Dez's tweets continue, "Then they want to allow conceal and carry on campus, and I'm not supposed to be afraid for my life." He then repeats the caption of the picture, "Feels good to finally be a... We need to have a national watching of Dear White People on ABC or something. Can we do that?" He then tagged President Barack Obama. In response to these tweets, a user by the name of Black Queen tweeted, "With the power of social media on our side, it will all fall down on her. It's happened with other racist students." To which Dez replied, "That's cool and all, but what about all the other people who think like her? We have to change psychology." Although as of right now there is no official word on what will happen to Paige and her friend who is behind her in the picture, I think they'll probably be thrown out of school, but maybe not. Paige did release an apology on Facebook which reads, "Sandy Mirror," which is her friend in the picture, "and I want to formally apologize for the picture that has gone viral of us. We clearly understand that what was said and done was completely disrespectful. I did want to inform everyone that it was not blackface, but it was a L'Oreal clay facial mask." They then go on to talk about the hand signs in the picture and say they, I quote, "never intended to offend anyone." She ends the post by saying the two aren't racist, they know what they did was wrong even if it was meant to be a joke, and they're accepting of the fact that not everyone will forgive them, but they will battle everyone for the right to make things right because we know what we did was wrong. I want to know what you guys think about this entire situation. Although it was a joke, how harsh of a punishment should these two ladies receive? Let me know in the comment section down below. Anyways guys, it is now time to read out some of your comments. So to get us started, Nerdy Gamer Girl asked me, "Do you love your job at I.O.?" I think it's well, I wouldn't say an obvious answer, but yeah, no, I definitely do love it here. I mean, I'm an aspiring actor, and this is definitely one of the closest things that I'll get to acting. I mean, I get to be in front of a camera every day. I love everybody that I work with, and it's just fun. I really do like it here. I hope that I can stay here for a while, and I love all the support I get from you guys. BTS_fangirl7 said, "Hey Jared, what's it like to live in Canada? Also, what part do you live in? I'm fairly close to Canada because I live in Alaska." Well, BTS Fangirl 7, I'm from Toronto, Canada, which is where Drake's from. Not saying that there's any resemblance there, but we are both Jewish. We both have big smiles and beards. Maybe I'm Drake's long lost brother. So Drake, if you see this, you know, maybe there's some relation there and you should help me out because I need a Bugatti. Anyways, on to the next question from Toxic Gaming. He asks, "What is your favorite sport?" Now, before everyone's like, "Oh, it's so obvious because he's from Canada." Yeah, I like hockey, so just deal with it. I'm half American, I also like football. Would I say one's better than the other? I don't know. Maybe hockey. I think I like hockey better. Toronto Maple Leafs because I'm from Toronto. Philadelphia Eagles because my dad's from Philly. I'm not from Philly. Anyways, next question from It Trolling. He said, "Now I have an idea. Hear me out, but we should replace all weapons with potatoes. Why? What would you do if someone points a potato at you and say freeze? Just an idea. That was in response to another video we did about a man that was shot by the cops. I think, I don't know if that's maybe the best idea, because I think people always find a way to have guns. So if we replace weapons with potatoes and people buy potatoes to defend themselves, the bad guys with the guns will probably just win because they're not holding a potato. But I like the idea. I like potatoes. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Jared. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop me a comment down below. I'll be sure to reply to as many as I can, and you might even get featured in our next video.